I always found it really interesting that those retreat spaces felt kind of like an existential like frontier town or something. It's like everybody's trying to hit gold in this way that was, you know, you can all work as hard as the person next to you, but you don't know when who's gonna. It's kind of so beyond our control in some aspects, and I love that mystery. I just love that mystery and that yearning, you know. And I love a hero story that doesn't necessarily flatter the main character, because a lot of the ones we tell are flattering, and I think a lot of the times that we live it, it's not always as redeeming, you know, from the outside. Like, it's worth it, but it's not always, doesn't always like look good in the press necessarily, you know, even to say, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's good for your insides, yeah.
When I read the script, I was just, you know, it's a one-of-a-kind script. I mean, it wasn't like anything I'd ever read, and I really thought it was special, and that Lucy was a special character and opportunity. I also found her very funny. I think that she is someone who, she arrives at that place so desperate for this to be the time that it works. She's been trying for so long to escape these things that she carries around with her. And I think the things that she wants are so different from the things that she's actually, it appears that she wants or that she's actually doing. So much is getting in the way. She needs it so badly. And I think she's so heartbroken and furious when she feels like people aren't taking it seriously, or maybe he isn't who she hopes he's going to be. And she just can't, you know, she can, you know, something has to give, you know. I think that she wants so much to be a good mother. I think she wants so much to be a good person, and I think that it's just getting so lost in translation because there's so much pain and suffering that's with her all the time, that's, you know, affecting how she meets the world, you know. And I found that kind of really moving, that, you know, she could be so confused when Dylan says, "You act like you hate me." It's like the most incomprehensible thing for her. Because for her, I think that so much of this project is about her love for her daughter. It's just, from the outside, it actually,
I'm emotional, I'm sorry.
you don't, it's just not what's coming across because there's so much getting in the way.
Yeah. Jennifer, you speak so well, like, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I just always felt like, you know, Lucy was going to be a character that I wanted her to be able to belong to somebody else, you know, and someone who would be able to create her, and even more so, and understand her even more beyond what I could. And I'm still feel so like lucky.
It's just so nice, because it was a nice thing to research, because there are so many people you can watch on YouTube, and probably people that you've maybe even experienced yourself.
Yeah.
And they're fascinating, aren't they? Because it's so easy to be cynical about them if you're not an enlightened one. But it was so interesting to entertain the thought that maybe he really has, maybe he really is experiencing this state. I find it very interesting.
And kind of like how Beverly says, like, maybe I can't explain it in a way that's satisfying to you, like, which is like, you know, I think like we want people to make sense to us and our version of the world, but I think a lot of people probably are living in a pretty altered state, and we just don't perceive them on like the world stage in a way that, you know, because they're not necessarily seeking that.